It is that time of year where many of us have no shortage of fresh produce from our gardens. Today, Chef John from Mission Point Resort shares a great way to use up all of those garden vegetables. He's in the kitchen making gazpacho.
It's a craft, and I view it that way. Hi, I'm Executive Chef John Clements at Mission Point Resort. I'm here in the Chianti kitchen to talk a little bit more about how to use some of your summer harvest bounty. One of my favorite times of the year is the end of the season. We can take a look at using stuff that's fresh from our garden. And one of the recipes we're going to look at today is gazpacho. Great refreshing dish to have during that time, and can use a lot of the items that you would normally have in your garden. So right here I've got some tomatoes that I just kind of roughly chopped up. You can see that. I've got some tomato juice, red wine vinegar, some Worcestershire sauce, some green onions. I've got some red and yellow peppers. I took some of the tomatoes and I diced them up really nice. I've got some spices. I've got some coriander and cayenne, and then I've got some cucumber. So here I've taken the skin off. I take my knife. I just quarter these, just like that. And now see, I've got the seeds exposed, and I just run my knife along and just take those seeds right out of there. That's a lot of the water content, so that way my gazpacho won't be runny. I've got a container that I'm going to put everything in. And I'm going to take the tomatoes that I had left, I'm going to put them in a container, and I'm going to grab one of these immersion blenders, and I'm going to roughly just grind them up. Now, if you wanted to have a, like a smooth gazpacho, you could use this or a regular blender to take all of this together, mix it with the liquid, and then run it, make it more liquidy. But I like mine chunky. Add a little more. I'm going to take that Worcestershire sauce, red wine vinegar, and then ground coriander and some cayenne, and then the green scallions. Mix that up. I'm going to add just a little bit of tomato juice in there too. Now it's best to let this sit for a couple hours, and even overnight, to let the flavors develop. So you could just cover that, put that in your refrigerator, and then it will be good for just like a regular soup, 6 days it'd be good. Then when we're ready to serve, you can do something like for a regular brunch. And I've just got some traditional garnishes. It's just a little bit of sour cream, got a little chervil topping. If you're doing something a little more fancy in the afternoon, you can pull out those martini glasses that you have sitting up on the shelf. That's a great idea for nice summer use of your garden. This is Chef John Clements from Mission Point Resort wishing you good eats.